Live from Dallas-Fort Worth, this is WFAA News.
11 o'clock on the dot. Thanks for joining us this midday. I'm Tashara Parker. We start today with severe storm warnings in effect across parts of North Texas. The storms moved in early this morning and they moved pretty quickly over cities like Cedar Hill. Boy, you can barely see what's happening in that video. Again, that cloud cover made it hard to see out of our tower cams, but just 20 minutes later, look at that. The sun started to peek on through. And some of you showed us, you even got some hail this morning. There's a picture there from Ted Stripling out of Granbury, who documented quarter-size hail in his area. Now, as we take a look outside, a live look that is, things are calm out there, okay? But we're not completely in the clear just yet. Meteorologist Mariel Ruiz is here now with severe storm chances for tomorrow, Mariel. And you know, anytime we start off with our radar behind us, trying to give folks an indication of what's going on, what is the timeline of that weather that you're still tracking?
Well, we could see some isolated storms this afternoon, but tomorrow afternoon is really when it's looking like it'll be more widespread. It'll impact more of North Texas, and it's going to be more intense. Now, this morning was just a preview of how unstable and how active our atmosphere is at the moment. Tomorrow we have an actual front moving through, which is why we see these colors. I'm going to break this down for you. Across the Metroplex, the orange that you see there, that's a level 3 out of the 5. 3 is enhanced. That means we could see numerous severe thunderstorms. The main concern, quarter-sized to golf ball-sized hail, winds with the thunderstorms between 60 to 70 miles per hour, and the potential for isolated tornadoes. Just to the east of the Metroplex, this red that you see, that's a level 4 out of 5. That's a moderate risk. That is a higher risk. And this is for more widespread strong to severe thunderstorms. So this is what we have to be paying attention to tomorrow afternoon. The slight that you see in the yellow, that's a level 2 out of 5 for our western counties. And this means that we could see some isolated strong to severe storms. The threats, also the hail as well as the strong winds. There is a minor flood threat because we could see some heavy rain, but overall the system moves through pretty quick. Here's a rough estimate of the timeline. This is Thursday, 1 in the afternoon. We could see a few thunderstorms develop ahead of the line. This is what we'll be paying close attention because these could quickly turn severe. This is 2 in the afternoon. We see a line taking shape here. That line then becomes better developed around 3 and 4 in the afternoon. Along the leading edge of that line is where we could see the strong winds. Within this line is where we could see the hail. Ahead of this line is where we could see the tornadic activity. With that being said, we have to pay close attention. This is now 4 in the afternoon. Getting close to the I-35 corridor, 5 in the afternoon, a lot of us commuting around this time. Then we see it line itself up along I-35, including Sherman, Denton to Fort Worth. This is now 6. We're still seeing that well-developed line. This is now 7 entering that moderate area, the level 4 out of 5 area. And this is where we could see the most widespread severe storms of the afternoon and evening on Thursday. This continues at 8 on Thursday, now 9, and then at 10, the severe threat lowers for most of North Texas with still some lingering rain behind the main line. We had some activity this morning that has now dissipated. We still see a few really light showers. My hometown of Arlington there seeing a little bit of that rain as of now, but nothing severe. And this is what it looks like outside. Cloud cover, 67 degrees. We still warm up today, tomorrow, and that's enhancing the energy of our atmosphere. We'll show you again the timeline of those storms. We'll talk about what we're expecting this afternoon as well, and the cool off behind that front, all coming up in just a few moments, Tashara.
Okay, Mariel, appreciate that. And of course, we've been keeping a close eye on the roads all morning long. The weather created a hectic commute for drivers today, looking at the ponding on highways 35, I-20 here as well. Cars basically splashed their way on through it, and it made for quite the backup earlier today. Not what we're seeing now, though, so that is the good news. WFAA's Kevin Reese is out in the storm tracker right now. Kevin, what are you seeing out there on the roads? We can go ahead and come back in studio. Looks like we're having some issues perhaps with our audio there, but they're driving. Looks like they just made it from 75 to 635 headed westbound near the High-5 in Dallas. Again, we did have that ponding out there early on. Not the case this morning. Certainly appreciate Kevin and team for giving us a live look at what the roads are looking like right now. Things actually looking decent for you. Hey, no matter where you are, you can download the WFAA app for minute-by-minute updates on the weather and easy access to our live radar. That is free to download in your app store.